morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up. You're the one that made that mess. Nobody can clean it up with you about you. If you're down and out and depressed and angry, well, that's all due to all of your actions. You're the only one that could clean up that mess so you don't carry it with you all day long. So I remember yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over the list that controls us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, porn, anger, rage, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. And you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about in order to change something that is so important to you and you've been doing it forever and you hate it, you hate doing it, you're down on yourself. In order to change something, you have to put your attention on it. If not, you will never be able to change it. Pick something really, really important to you that is truly controlling your every happiness. It's making you insecure, it's making you down, it's making you disappointed, it's making you less of. Have that be the most important thing that you want to change. And once you master that, once you get to where you want to get to, it's going to take about 6 months to a year to have it be a way of life. And then you can go on to the next thing that is important to you. Like, for example, when I first started my recovery, I was scared straight when they took my husband away. I walked away from the drugs and the alcohol. It was cocaine in the 80s. And then I had a whole list. Anger. I had rage. I had control. I had sugar. Sugar, white flour, my biological family, my ex-husband. My list went on. I mean, I am now to the point where in my life I have really cleaned up it all and I love it, everything I do. But it was a process of elimination. So once you master that one big thing, it gets easier with the next, then it gets easier with the next, then it gets easier with the next. But you first have to learn how to do it. You have to believe you're worthy. You have to believe you're deserving. And you cannot worry about what anybody else thinks, because believe me, everybody has their opinion. And it's funny, the people with the big opinions aren't in action in their own life. They're not happy in their own life, because happy people allow people to be people. Happy people don't care what other people do. Happy people don't get in people's faces. Happy people are so busy living their life, they don't need approval from anybody but themselves and their higher power. Happy people do not need permission for their next move. They know what the next right thing is for them. And they are the best people to be around. It's contagious and it's beautiful. And that's what I call life in harmony. Remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it, you cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else that head gets backed up and you're back to square one. Remember, attitude. Remember, beatitude, being in the highest possible state of good humor and happiness and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you could give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, we need those breakdowns to have those amazing breakthroughs right around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts and we all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissism, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you realize that it cannot actually hurt you to go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when you got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Now you relax and go past that point. That's all it takes is to go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Be true to yourself. Okay, now I'm going to read a little part from my book. Okay, page 85. 85. Justice. We're still on the virtues. Justice. Wrong. None by doing injuries or omitting the benefits that are your duty. Justice. Wrong. None by doing injuries or omitting the benefits that are your duty. In other words, don't be doing wrong or injuries on anybody, including yourself. And if you do, the importance of cleaning up that mess. When you know you're doing something wrong and you're doing it to another human being, you pay the price like no tomorrow. Whenever you feel you're getting revenge and you think by hurting that person, it's justice, but in the end, you're going to suffer more. Your actions, you pay a price for every action that you do. The bigger person, what they do is they walk away. They let the other person suffer with their bad deed and what they did. You do not have to add to that suffering. Don't worry, being in their head is painful enough. Don't ever think that anybody gets away with what they're doing. So if you did anything to cause harm to another human soul, I suggest you clean that up today so you can have a good day. and to get on with your day and to have peace and to have harmony. Be the bigger person. Make that phone call. Apologize if you did something nasty to your partner. I suggest you clean that up because you're angry. And a lot of our nastiness is due to what we're not doing for ourselves. And then we take it out on our loved ones, our parents, our children, our partners, our friends. And it always comes down to what are we not doing for ourselves. It's not anybody else's job to do our work. This is the lie that we tell ourselves. Nobody's going to clean up your mess. Only you can clean up your mess. That's nobody else's job. Okay, so for today, clean up any mess you made. Stop making those messes. It's much easier to not have to clean it up and just to start your day fresh. And watch the energy. Watch how happy you are. Watch how powerful within you become. You won't even recognize yourself. Remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. Do one of these things for 30 days, and in 1 year, you won't recognize yourself. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss my loved ones around me. I will show my partner how much he or she's appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today, be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. It's always about fear. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner if I become it. I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early and doing my podcast, working out and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. I'm going to have a great day. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart, the greatest gift you can give yourself. You are worth it. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my books and my workshops. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says L and hit subscribe. Share it with everybody that you love and respect. The more people we help win, the more we win. And remember, start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving all this information. Do it for 30 days. You will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a tremendous day today. And thank you for listening.